Well guys, welcome into the place where everybody tries to catch your speed. Luckily, someone up front does have a radar and we're well aware of that guy. But as you can see, we got bikes galore today. We're going on a wicked ride. I was not going to film this. However, I thought the weather was too good and where we're going is too nice not to show you. So here you are, coming along with me, up 3.5 hours, round trip. We're going to see some sights today. We got bikes, we got Boosters, R7s, MT-09s, Aprilias, KTMs, we got the works. But for now, grab yourself a tea, a coffee, a snack, get comfy and enjoy a nice scenic road trip in New Zealand. Tell you what, there is something fun about going for a ride with a squad of bikes, and especially like when you all have a similar riding style, like not one person's too slow, no one's too fast, no one's doing stupid stuff trying to show off and kill each other. But yeah, it's just a good squad of pretty competent riders. I think we've got one newbie with us, but they're in safe hands. So it should be quite a fun-spirited ride. And don't worry, my speedo is completely broken, so if it looks like I'm speeding, I need to get this fixed. Yeah, 100%, that's exactly what's going on. Man, that RX-7 was clean. Did you see the flames come out the back too? KTM, booster. No, I'm joking. He's going to fly past me in 2 seconds. I can almost guarantee. But that RX-7 was sick. Like, I have to respect people who keep those cars in such pristine shape as that guy and still drive them, because they are quite rare nowadays in such good condition. And that was my dream car when I was a kid. As I got older, I ended up getting an RX-8 because that's the closest I could afford. And that was nice, but man, something about an RX-7, in terms of cars, that's up there with my top 3. But in perfect timing, I can clean off the bugs. I already know there's probably 1,000 bugs on this camera. And on top of that, we're close to some fuel, which I'm sure we're all going to need soon. And we can get some epic photos here. Be rude not to, wouldn't it? And the sun is perfectly positioned to give us some crisp photos. Oh, what a beautiful day. Let's do this. Go, little ninja, go. Go, little ninja, go. What the helly? The fuck? What is it? Ah. First thing is first. I really need to pee, and I got thermals and everything under here. Ooh. Much better. Let's go check out some of these bikes. Let's go 50mm and make it look really pretty. If you don't know about cameras, the higher the number of your millimeter, the more it zooms in, but the more you get a nice background blur. I'll show you in a second. Sweet, job done. These pants, so I've lost quite a bit of weight and these things keep falling down, doing my head in, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Savenya, I don't know the words, what am I doing? Anyway, not a bad view. I forget sometimes just how nice just the back streets, these back roads are in New Zealand. Just such a nice cruise. At some point we'll all catch up with the crowd at front. Tell you what, 3-4 cars have gone past and a bunch of bikers, and every single one of them has flashed us and given us a warning, just like that. There's police ahead. Shout out the radar detector as well, that thing's coming in clutch. But yeah, there you go. As if by magic, there is the law itself, taking away the fun of us bikers. And now we're cooking with gas. These little twisty roads are where the KTM wants to be. Just drop a gear and just wah. Obviously I'm not going to completely rip, I'm going to sit behind Dan here, but just know that if you wanted to on an SMCR, you could just tear everybody up on twisties. The suspension and handling is just second to none. But just look at these roads, people. Blessed is all I can say. I'm so glad I decided to film this, not just to show you, but just for myself to look back on one day when I'm no longer in New Zealand. I can look back on days like this and go, do you know what? We had a good run. We've done a lot of what other people probably wish they could do and rode around New Zealand. Not many people on the planet get to say that. And I'm severely grateful. Whee! Just so nice. Also, if you're wondering why we are dropping back a bit, so Dan here actually came off not too long ago on these streets, so he's obviously building up his confidence. So I'm just hanging back with him. There's no point in me being right up his backside, and there's no point pressuring him into having another accident. But he's done well with that R7 getting it rebuilt. It looks mint now. It used to be white, but now it's that nice, I don't know what you'd call it, it's almost like a gunmetal-y kind of off blue grey. But I do like the colour, it matches the fluoro wheels super well. But props to him. Sometimes when life knocks you down, you just got to get back up. And especially riding back on the same roads that took you out last time, going back in to face what I would call the enemy. Just almost getting taken up by birds, that's the only problem. I promise I'm not going to spend the whole video just saying look at these roads, but look at this. We've been on these roads for about 20 minutes or so and we've just got up with some cars. These roads are so good for bikers, it's a paradise for us guys. And I know sometimes I take it for granted as always, but today is not one of those days. I just wish, those of you that haven't experienced roads like this, I just wish one day you get the opportunity to. I mean, this isn't even up there as the elite of roads in the world, but just for an average road, can't complain very much, can you? Like, it's not too shabby if you ask me. And if memory serves me correctly, wait until you see around this corner. Look at that, it just looks like a painting. I know these tiny little cameras aren't going to do justice, but just that background there is something different. And this is a biker's stop off. A lot of people stop off here. Can't believe I get to do this. I'm just so grateful I get to bring it to you guys through the screen. So once again, if you do enjoy this stuff, all I ask is that you hit the like, comment and subscribe. It does wonders for the channel, it gives me a bit of a perk of doing it. And it basically solidifies to YouTube that you want to see more stuff like this. And just like that, as if by magic, there's about 10 more bikes. Right, slight change of plan. So we're going to head up a little bit more and go to a chocolate shop or something. I'm not going to say no to some chocolate. I'm a fat ass. Stop off, get some lunch somewhere with a lot better scenery than here. And then swap over probably to that thing. Yeah. Let's do the booster. We'll swap later. Yeet. Here's the perks of having a supermoto. You can just hop curbs and not worry about cracking your exhaust and stuff. Ugh. That bike looks so sick. Like, I do like the colour scheme on that. That's so nice. Well, I might as well keep you rolling and just show you down the mean streets of Wellsford. But this is pretty much it. It's a lot of rural townage around here and this tiny little strip. This is like a stop-off point for people when you go for days out or road trips and things. It's like one of the last main little towns before you start getting out into real road trip territory. But yeah, that's Wellsford. It's pretty small, but pretty iconic and well known in New Zealand when you head north. Okay, I'll see you when we're closer to this chocolate cafe thing. You think we'd go to a pub with like 10 dudes, but nope. Chocolate cafe, here we come. Look at that. What a weapon. We've obviously made a wrong turn here. I bet I was right. Back then we was meant to take a turn and I was going to take it, and then they said no. And I reckon that was the plan. I think we're all thinking the same thing. But hey, check out the Busa. It does look sick in white. Like, white is such an epic colour for a Busa in my eyes. That and the black with the bronze writing. Those two colour schemes were the most iconic for me. And think about it, so you've got two R7s at the back, right? You combine both of those into one motorcycle and they're about the same CC as this Hayabusa. Incredible. Go on then, let's figure out the stuff up. Must be. Do you want to lead, or does someone want to lead? Because I'm an idiot. I'll end up driving up to Ye Old Faithful. Little bike swap. Got to give Big B Dog a go on the Busa. I think he's ridden one before, but this one has got a couple of quirks that hopefully don't catch him out. But these little plastic-looking things here don't fill me with much confidence, I'll tell you that. And I don't think that Red Bull sticker helps in any case. Jesus. Well, spanner in the works. One of the guys has come off their bike just ahead. I don't really know this person. It's a friend of a friend. Well, hopefully he hasn't come off too bad and we're able to continue. Oh, that was him right then. Has he just done a U-turn and gone back? I don't think they've realised. Yeah, he's noticed now. Okay, that's a bit weird. So, yeah, that was the guy who apparently has come off. What is going on today? What? We'll find out in a second, but if it is him, give me a second, we'll find out when we catch up with the rest of them. But let's figure out exactly what happened here with this crash.
Did you see us pass the guy?
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, I recognised everything because he had no gloves and all that.
Yeah.
Just weird, yeah, I don't know. What? I don't know, maybe get embarrassed and want to leave, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going over there. Yeah, the part of riding that's not glamorous. Pushing a bike backwards. At least I'm tall. You could be a short ass. Okay, that was a bit of a change of plans. So, we're not going to ride the Busa in this one, we're going to ride it next time. I'm going to shoot back because I'm late for a birthday. But at least we got out. We made it to the chocolate factory, and this is the bike that came off. Only a little scrape. Luckily, he didn't get too hurt. So I think we'll just drop the ball there. That is Bennett's, the chocolate place. But overall, I hope you've enjoyed this random little half-day ride with me. And if you did, smash that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.